How's everybody doing?
Wonderful.
Pretty good? We're going to do a little target practice in here today. And we're going to teach you a little bit about these pistols before we put them in your hands. First of all, what I want y'all to do is take your left hand, stick it straight out in front of you for me. Okay? I'm looking for one of them Rolex watches. That's what I'm looking for.
The guy over on the end.
He's got one there, huh? Okay. Now guys, what you're going to fire today is the same kind of pistols they used in the Old West. Smaller caliber, a little bit modified version of one. But it's called a single action 6 revolver. Single action means you have to cock that hammer back each time you fire this pistol, okay? So, you can't just pull on a trigger like you see in the movies, alright? Revolver means that this cylinder right here has to go around. That's where all your bullets go. Because of that fact, there's a gap between here and the barrel. Out that gap is going to shoot fire, hot gases, and lead shear. So we don't want to see anybody with their hands up here today, okay? It ain't going to kill you, but it'll dang sure tattoo you and ruin your day, okay? And no hands up here. Not a good idea, all right? We're going to make a contest out of this for you all today. We're going to give you each 2 shots apiece to hit one of those cans down there. You must hit 1 can out of those 2 shots to win a very valuable prize today, girls. Guess what that is? A ride back to your resort. You don't hit one of them cans down there, don't worry about it, because I can tell you your resort's about a 2-day walk right straight that way right there, okay? All right, let's have a little fun.
Oh, Eve is going to try shooting. Notice I'm not standing in front of her, guys.
Okay.
Cock it all the way back.
Finger in there.
Ready to shoot.
Folks, kind of standing back a little bit.
Okay.
Just over the top.
Jumping from there.
Talk to
A
him
little
again.
loud on your ear.
We're not
Put your hand right under here. Just relax now. There you go. Feel the heft of that pistol. Okay, stick your thumb
All
right
right, Evie.
Try.
I'm gonna
Good
cock
try.
it.
Nice walk home.
Break, break.
Have a nice walk home.
Hand out of the way,
How'd you do?
okay?
Okay, jump. No,
Come on, AD.
Okay.
Are you going to do it, Jane?
other hand underneath
Yeah,
there.
I'm going to do
Okay.
it. My camera don't work.
Just hang on to it. There you go.
We'll check it when we get it.
All the way out. Don't squeeze.
Here's Aurora Dawn.
All the way back.
Concentrating.
All the way. There you go. We'll bring your thumb back over here now. All right, aim carefully. You're way too high. Somewhere in there. How's that look?
Okay, let's try this again.
Don't shoot too high now. Ow! Move that old bull. How's that?
Oh.
Squeeze the trigger. Aye.
All right, AD. Good job.
If we're out of bullets.
Yeah, mine's not going to work with this Magnum.
Picture.
It's not working.
Hey! How about that?
I like that. Thank you very much.
Aurora, please move out of the way. Thank you.
Now, you're probably all real concerned about the rattlesnakes. And we've got 40 different species of rattlesnakes. No, not 40, 11.
Why did they do that? They knew who to do it to. You
Yeah.
know that.
Yeah.
That's sort of what they sound like.
Thank you.
But now, if we do find a real rattlesnake, don't bother screaming, because they ain't got ears and can't hear you.
Don't bother screaming.
They can speak. They can strike. Get the whole family going with her. Must be in their genes. Rattlesnakes can only strike about half their body length. So if it's a 3 or 4 foot rattler and you're 3 or 4 feet away from him, you got no problem.
The most dangerous stuff in this desert is called cholla. Either jumping cholla or chain fruit cholla, and that's what this one is right here, chain fruit cholla. And I told my folks about the jumping cholla and the girls to stay away from it. This is the most dangerous stuff in this desert, folks. And I'm going to show you why. Don't even want to get near this stuff. I want you to watch my boot right here.
Oh.
See how quick that went into my boot? That's a good 1/4-inch thick bullhide boot now. If I was to leave that in my boot and walk through this desert with you today, it would work its way right into my foot. No problem. We like to call this desert Velcro with revenge out here.
I'm not taking that home.
Now folks, the reason why it is so dangerous is because at the end of each one of these needles right here is a microscopic reversed barbed fish hook. And on that little fish hook is over 200 other little needles. And that's how it propagates. That's how it replants itself, most of the stuff. An animal will come by here, and with those little hooks, it'll just hook right into the animal's hide. As the animal goes through here, it'll rub off into a bush, fall down on the ground, shoot a root system out through its needles down into the ground to start a new cactus growing. Now the Indians, they've taught us a couple of uses for this stuff. First use for it is you can use it for a weapon. Now you all know who Geronimo was, right? You girls know who Geronimo was? Well, Geronimo was a very famous Apache Indian that was chased through this desert by General Crook's cavalry. He didn't want to be caught, so he was chased through the desert by old General Crook's cavalry. Geronimo was a pretty smart feller. He'd have his women and children kind of come gather these balls up into baskets and into blankets with sticks. Then he'd have them carry them up on top of a high rock formation or a canyon wall. Then he'd go lure the cavalry down inside the canyon and drop this stuff on them. And that's how he'd steal their horses. He'd drop this stuff on horseback. Now, the other use that they taught us for this cactus is to eat it.
Ew.
Want a bite? No!
Reaction there.
The screaming bee jeebers you ever had. Now, you girls had that before, haven't you? Sat on the toilet and went, bee jeebers, how come I ate that? This stuff makes a good salad. A little bit here. Just hold your hand out flat. There you go. One of my girls in my truck there wanted to know if we was going to eat anything out of the desert today.
Can you taste it?
Oh, yes. Very good for you. Now you can imagine what that tastes like with a little salad dressing on it. You're not going to try it? Oh, you like the junk food stuff, huh?
No.
Uh-huh.
Jane, are you having it?
Bet you do.
No, but you were.
No.
Doug. Come on.
The jeebers.
Doug. Open wide, Doug. Open wide. Come on, open wide.
Just step back.
Doug,
Just keep stepping back, Jane.
It's crazy.
Why?
Because she's
This may not be the smoothest video. Oh! Oh!
Dad, don't drop it. Whatever you roll through it. It's like a roller coaster. I like this. Is that a video?
Yes, I'm using my nose to stabilize it right now.
You need to stand your nose.
Bigger. I can't get much bigger, but we can all watch this when we stop.
Lean right.
I'm playing up in the middle.
I think you all need to go to
The best airplane on the field as we head for the Grand Canyon is our experienced pilot, Bill. Go ahead, Aurora. Go ahead. They're taking some video on the run. There they go. Approaching the plane. There's Bill. I'll get up a little closer. Headed for the Grand Canyon.
Watch out, don't walk into the
I won't walk into the wing.
That's dangerous.
So what are your thoughts, Jane?
I feel good about this.
Let's do it. Here we are at the Scottsdale Airport, getting ready for a ride to the Grand Canyon. Instruments seem to be okay. Here's our group.
The reservoir. Oh, God.
Excuse me.
Yeah, a guy from New Jersey. Bruce Aiken, this is a true story. Bruce Aiken, all the artwork that you see here in the canyon, you're going to notice, is all by the same guy, Bruce Aiken. 9 years ago, he came out here from New Jersey, and I guess he was always an artist, you know, but not professionally. And he took a job at the pump house. There's a pipeline that comes from the North Rim down, across the canyon, and back up. And ironically, they have all the water they need inside the park. But it was a land dispute, because that's privately owned stuff out there, so they won't give Tucson water.
Some civilization down there. Where the trees are?
Oh, that's Phantom Ranch.
Okay.
That's the Phantom Ranch. They ride the mules down, and then they stay the night at the Phantom Ranch, or hikers could also.
Here's our
And then they
tour
come back
guide,
up
Paul,
and
explaining things to Jane and the
also
girls.
river rafting, that's really big here in the summer. But oh, so this pipeline, so he got the job, you know, just working the pump house. And so he started painting. Ah, today he's been on National Geographic, you might have seen him. All the documentaries. Bruce Aiken and his wife Mary works at the airport, and they're like hippies from the 60s. They're really cool. They have like their kids are named Cherish and Charity, and you know, yeah, they're really neat people. They're great. So he started painting nothing but the canyon, and now some of his pictures are going for $5,000 a piece. He's getting orders from around the world. It's crazy. He really does have a knack for it, though. He makes it look real vivid, real lifelike. He paints the water and stuff, and it almost looks like it's actually running.
The air, and now we're seeing it in person, is just incredible. We had a quick but pleasant lunch. Now we're going to walk through some of the Grand Canyon National Park. And the day is young, and so are we, and the weather is just made to order. And we love each other.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, we made the return flight from the Grand Canyon. Everybody, well, 3 out of 4 seem to be a little bit worse for wear. Aurora, how was the flight?
Good.
It was great, wasn't it? What do you got there in your hands? May I see it? Hold it up close. Near your face. Very nice. Where'd you get that? At the Grand Canyon?
Store.
Grand Canyon store. Okay. Jane, are you okay? You look a little bit worse for wear. Can't even talk? Oh, poor Jamie. A little bit too much adventure for one day? Oh. All right. When I laugh, I shake the camera, Jane. All right. I'm going to pan around and make it a little dizzy here. See who else I can find. We're back in the airport. Charter flights. How you doing, Evie? Wait a minute, Eva. How you doing? That bad, huh? You're not really a... No. You're not really a flyer? Not really. All right, so I guess airline pilot is out. What do you got there, a stick? A Tanya stick. Catch you later. Well, and here are my girls. They're standing near the...
Enjoyable.
Oh, Evie, never mind. Do you find this artistic endeavor to be very interesting and artistically rewarding? So-so? You don't find it unusual?
Not really.
Not really. I find it most unusual and most enjoyable. Artistically pleasing. How about you, Aurora?
It's okay.
Can you make one of those wind bells make it sound, or a couple of them for a second, so we can get on video? Evie, a big deep one? Maybe one more?
What?
Is this your favorite part of the trip?
What?
This visit to the Casanti Studios?
No.
No? Is it your, wait a minute. Is it your favorite part of the trip? Is it your favorite part of the trip?
Bye-bye.
The why who?
I did it.
Jamie, you did it.
Twice.
Prickly Pear did it. Rattler's doing it.
Oh, I'm bleeding.
Slash is doing it.
Bleeding, doing it.
Let me see the blood, Jane. She is. That's real blood. This is the greatest video yet. Let me see that finger. Wow, real blood. Jane, you gonna make it? Okay. I have to go down 911. I have the videos. We're here at the Heard Museum. And again, we have Native Americans here. Are you a Native American, Eva? Yes. Are you a Native American, Aurora?
I don't know, am I?
Yes. If you say that again, there's not going to be any lunch for you. I just want to listen to this beautiful music. Do it, Eva. Next activity. Here we have a Native American, Aurora, making a teepee. She's hard at work. She seems to know what she's doing without following the instructions. I'm truly impressed. Aurora, how do you know how to do that? Okay, I think you studied it in school, actually. The old Indian project. I'm truly impressed, Aurora. See how you're progressing. Having a good time here? Say yes. That's good. I think Evie's up to another project. Let's see if we can find what she's doing. I bet it's something that takes manual dexterity. Evie, so what are you up to? What activity? Native American activity? Beading. Okay, let's take a look. It's sort of like a loom more than, I don't know, a little unusual.
No, she did it.
She made the teepee? I will. I want to watch Evie's beading. Okay. Eva's intense. Eva has great manual dexterity. She's really good at this stuff. There's the vari-colored beads. There's Eva following instructions. Or I've seen her do this sort of freelance, creative on her own. Are you a Native American, Evie? That's correct. Oh, all right, I think we want to take a look at Aurora's teepee, and then I'll be back. We're back to Aurora. And this is your finished product, Aurora? It's beautiful. That's a real look of satisfaction and accomplishment.
The door's on backwards.
The door's on back? You mean it only opens out, not in?
No, this is supposed to be the door.
Oh, that's supposed to be the door. Well, they can go. There's a back entrance, front entrance, you know. One for deliveries, one for Velcro. Did the Indians have Velcro?
I guess so.
I sincerely doubt it, or I think you're pulling my leg.
Can't play balls.
What did you call me? I can't hear you. Say it louder.
Choya.
Choya is my nickname. What's your nickname?
I don't know.
Rattler?
Okay, this is the Native American Beauty Contest. So we're starting over here. Oh, this guy's a cute guy. Oh my God. Now there are the three beauties. So how did...
Now again, who is more beautiful? Is it Eva?
Choya.
Aurora?
Or is it...
Is it Papa? Or is it our friend up here?
Well,
We'll let the viewing audience of this tape make their choice. All right, Jamie?
all right. Ta-ta.
Goodbye.
Welcome to Tanya Time. The activity for today is taking place at the Herder Museum in Phoenix, Arizona. Would anyone like to tell us what you're doing? Eva, what are you doing?
Grinding corn.
What are you doing?
We're grinding corn.
Aurora, what are you doing?
Grinding corn.
Would you say this is exciting?
It's way too corny.
It's what?
Way too corny.
What do you think, Aurora?
It's an interesting experience.
But what do you think, Nancy?
This is way too corny.
Wait, Nancy, one more time?
This is way too corny.
Thank you.